So we just watched the extended cut of 8.10.
First time for me.
Right.
How many times for you now?
Many, many times, although not in several months. So it was a fresh watch for me in some ways.
Yeah, there were moments that I had forgotten, and they scared. I mean, we watched it together, and I was like, I freaked out.
Did.
Like
You shrieked several times.
I shrieked
Yes.
several times because they shocked me, and yeah, the jump scares are amazing. And I'm happy that everybody at home finally gets to see the full vision, the full script that we all got to work through. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride for them.
You know, again, cutting for time for network is just, you know, I mean, there is no wavering. You can be under, right? They won't let you be over. So you can be under. And so because horror needs to breathe, right? And some hard choices had to be made. So it's just really rewarding to see the script, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing. The extended edition has these scenes in it, right?
Yes.
That didn't make it to the network. And you know, what I love about being able to get them in there is they really do sort of add depth to the character journey, whether it's the scene at the end of Roll Call where Harper and you know, Selena and you were talking about Miles, you know, which then leads to her journey with him where she shoots him down, but then in the scene that's
Still
watching
lifts
in the
him up,
network,
too.
she lifts him up a little bit. Like all that I think adds value, as does that scene where Tim comes out because he's worried.
I really do have a bad feeling about today.
Tim Bradford listening to his feelings, it's almost spiritual.
Oh, God forbid.
Yeah, it gives context for why they're out there and sets the tone for like how Lucy was just having her own day and thinking that it's gonna be totally fine, and everything gets flipped on a dime very quickly. So yeah, I was very happy to see the full cut. I have a couple questions. Okay, do you want to talk at all about like all the cool camera stuff that you and Bill got up to? Because I think you guys used some analog gear too, didn't you?
We did. Bill dug his 16mm hand crank camera out of the garage.
That's right. You guys were so nerdy about that.
It needed quite the refurbish to get it up and running. But I really do think that it adds, like we used it tastefully and it just adds such, it just elevates
texture.
it. It's texture, right?
Yeah, it was
you
a
know?
texture, yeah.
And purposely waited to use it until the first time we saw the body, right? And then, but then all those little moments of like the little vignettes of whether it was the clown or the door before you go down into the basement or the fight in the pool and everything, like it really did add a lot. Trivia question?
Go.
The clown doll in the hospital?
Yes.
Oh, that is not okay.
Do you remember where you've seen that before?
Oh my God. Was that in the Bailey episode?
That was the clown that was under the house when Bailey went under the house.
This guy.
Oh, God.
Is this the Easter egg? Like, are you just going
That
to
is
keep
the Easter
dragging
egg.
this clown
No,
around?
I mean,
I hope
just-
not. It's horrifying.
It's horrifying, but yes, no, I know. I thought somebody might point it out online,
on the
but
socials?
they didn't. On the socials,
They didn't
but
catch it? Well, now they're going to go back.
Now
If
they're
you
gonna go back.
include this little tidbit, now they're going to go back and look for all the moments. You could probably find sneaky ways to like hide it now too,
Hide
like in
it,
the
yeah.
evidence locker and stuff like that. What was
Yeah,
he?
we'll see what we do with the clown.
And the other question I had was about the musicality of stings. And I don't mean like the orchestration of it. I mean the timing, that musicality.
Right.
Like, is there a hard, fast rule about that? Or is that just something you guys are feeling in the room? To like,
You just feel it.
when you know to go for it.
I mean, what I loved about this episode is how quiet it is.
Yeah.
In a lot of the moment, like we're not commenting on it because that's really what scoring is doing. It's commenting. It's telling the audience how to feel in a moment, which you know, because we do everything tonally, sometimes it's better to just stay out of it because if you're playing the tension, then the joke's not going to land. If you're playing the joke, then the tension's not going to land.
Or if you're
So-
playing the sadness too.
playing
Even
the
like at
sadness.
the end, that was
Right.
kind of all in silence too, which I
Right.
thought was really cool choice.
Do you know his name?
I don't know his name.
It's Martin. His name was Martin.
But I really thought it'd be interesting to talk about your process in connection to how you prepared for this particular episode, especially given the weight of it, emotional weight of it, and also how you sort of fit into the puzzle of the bigger show. So
Yeah.
can you tell me a little bit about like when you get a script, what the process starts for you?
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm really, you know, after watching the episode, I admit that I feel a little surprised that we're talking because I was reminded of how epic and big the episode is, and something that I was in contemplation of while we were watching and also while I was prepping was how does Lucy fit into something like this because of who she is and the gravity of the situation for her, but also the way that our show works with the push and pull,
Right.
works with the levity and also the depth. And for a while, I wondered if it would be appropriate to take it as sincerely as I ended up doing for Lucy, because I realized I can't think about how it fits in. I have to just honor what's true for Lucy, period.
Right.
And I think what I have come to learn about her virtue and everything, is that something like this would be devastating for her concept of understanding herself.
Right.
And so I feel like that kind of worldview for her just went, yeah.
So just dialing in a little bit on that fight and aftermath sequence, because we shot that in 2 different places, right? We shot
Yes.
in Pomona, we shot all the hospital stuff, going down the stairs in the kitchen, seeing him going through the plastic curtains. But then we handed off to set where we
Yeah.
built that amazing tunnel. Where's Al and her
Amazing
team.
build.
Amazing build. So is it easy for you at this point to keep that, like,
Oh, to shoot
Pomona
out a
first,
sequence?
and then we did the tunnel? So at least we shot it in order, but like to carry what you had in those scenes to set on days later.
I think easy is like a funny word. I think what I have to prioritize in situations where we are shooting out of sequence, which we did for her whole reaction when she's going through processing. I think that
Yes.
was actually the first
That was
step
day
we
one.
shot.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Is it really emphasizes the importance of preparation and tracking the arc of everything that's going on, which is, I can't begin to even, I wouldn't dare like say that that's a challenge, because everyone here does that. Everyone in every department is
Right.
tracking what's happening through the days. So it just feels like another part of the gig. But I think sometimes it can be challenging to launch into how I might react to something when I don't know technically what will have happened there.
Right.
But I think in this situation, the question that I was asking, or that Lucy was asking the whole time, is, who are you?
Right.
Who could you possibly be now? You know,
Right.
what type of protector and good decision maker are you really when people are suffering
Right.
at the expense of you? You know, you're afraid and you're just trying to react. And on top of that, she had no idea what was going on with her friends too, which
Right.
I really appreciated the flow of that in the sequence of the script. I liked that it kind of, she's triggered to remember those people because
Right.
Tim mentions her union rep.
Right.
So that's the first moment that she's able to even remember that there are other people here that she doesn't have eyes on or know if they're safe. So yeah, a lot of things really help to support that process. Of course, the script, and especially our amazing crew. You know, you come in and you're trying to maintain an emotional state, and everyone here is so supportive and respectful while you're being moody in the corner.
Right.
I think that's one of the things I appreciate about you, Alexia, and your scripts, is I feel you sometimes playing with the audience. Like you are purposefully toggling. You're like a DJ. You're like, and now I'm going to turn this up a little bit and turn that down. And it is, I hadn't considered that there was that experience happening for the audience, that they know what they're walking into, but Lucy and Selena didn't.
Yeah, and you know, for you guys, you show up and, you know, we have such an amazing cast. It's a big cast, and like, you know, there's a lot of scenes that you're not in, and so you don't know what anybody else is doing until you turn it on and watch it, right?
I feel like you could have done like this after episode breakdown talk through with anyone in the cast.
Yes.
Everyone had such an epic arc in this episode, especially for me personally. The Lopez story is so heart touching, and I loved everything that Wesley got to do, especially his protective moment at the end was really meaningful to me. Like everyone gets a little piece, and it feels very equitable. Like we're getting to see everyone in their journey through this crazy world that we're building. So yeah, I really feel like you could have this sit down with everyone on this episode. Everyone goes through something crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, well, thanks for
Thank
for having a chat about this.
Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you so much for wanting to talk about
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
And everybody go watch. Everybody go watch.
Enjoy the extended cut of His Name Was Martin.